Okay, welcome back to the BSN channel. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I thought of a topic that has been surrounding my head, you know, again and again. And, you know, it's bothered me a bit, this little topic. I don't know if anyone's spoken on this before, but what I want to talk about is the word Wigger. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know the word. A lot of people do know the word. It's like it rhymes with the N-word, and you know, unfortunately, you know, to make it easier for me, I'm just gonna have to mention the N-word. So if you feel offended by that, I'm sorry about that. But Wigger basically. So I'm just looking around because this is a pathway. Wigger rhymes with nigger. So all that means is it's wannabe nigger. A person who wants to be a nigger, who a wannabe or something like that. That's what Wigger means. And usually it's applied to white people who, quote unquote, act black. Whatever that means. And, you know, it's been surrounding my head a bit, you know. Been getting on my nerves. And it's not a word I've personally used. I've used it sometimes in the past due to my own ignorance. But let me break it down. This is, you know, I see a lot of people using the word Wigger for a white person who raps, a white person who wears Nike. Yeah. My problem is when people call white people Wiggers. I feel it's like it's for the wrong reasons. Like, for example, I was watching this guy from London. He's a rapper. He's one of them road rappers where, you know, he probably sells drugs. But he's found a skill, he's found a hobby that he does in his own time. And it happens to be rap. Now, he's no different than the black rappers who talk about drug dealing, killing someone, whatever. If it's done creatively, you know, I can respect that, but I only respect it if that's what you're coming from, if that's the life you're really coming from, then I guess that's what you got to talk about. But if you're pretending, I don't respect that. But this white rapper was authentic. Now, in all in the comments, it was saying, "Oh, he's a Wigger. Oh, look at this stupid Wigger." And I started to get insulted. Even though this was coming from other black people, yeah, I got insulted. Because I'm thinking, are you saying that's what a nigger is? Like, is that what a nigger is to you? Oh, you're talking in slang. Oh, he must be a nigger. Oh, he's dressing up in this urban style. Oh, he's a Wigger. He walks like this, from side to side with his shirt. Oh, he's a Wigger. How come I don't ever hear someone say, "Look at that doctor, he's a Wigger"? Come on, why is it always got to be a rapper or some... I'm not saying being a rapper is bad. You know, there's nothing wrong with being a rapper, but you know what I mean. That stereotypical image behind black rappers. Wait a minute. I'll come back. Someone's coming. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that's what I was saying is, when we're calling a white person a Wigger, yeah, why is it got to be the, you know, the bad stereotypes that we apply the word Wigger to? That's what annoys me. So when we see a white person wearing certain clothing, acting a certain way, don't we think to ourselves that that might be because he grew up a certain way? When he was about 8 or 9, he went into the streets, and that's what everyone else was doing, regardless of color. That's what they were doing. So because he's talking about drug dealing, this and that, he's a Wigger. And I just thought to myself, is maybe subconsciously we think those bad... I'm trying to find the right way to say it. We associate the word nigger with those things. I don't get that. Like, for example, Not even simple things that black people are known to do. Like say a white person said, oh yeah, I'm doing voodoo. I don't see a person going up to him saying, oh, you're a Wigger. Because voodoo is a proper African tradition. From Benin, West Africa. Now, if a white person was talking about voodoo this, voodoo that, magical rings, and started talking about some next spells, you wouldn't call him Wigger. But if he started rapping and using certain slang words that he's probably used all his life, he's a Wigger. I don't get that. That annoys me, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to get that across. That my opinion is, yeah, if you're gonna call someone a Wigger, yeah, use the word properly. Don't just call him a Wigger because he's rapping. Okay, those days of, you know, only black people rap are over. Like, do you realize Vanilla Ice happened? Vanilla Ice and like the Beastie Boys, that was like over 20 years ago. We're talking like almost 30 years ago now. Times have changed. People rap. People wear urban clothing. People are together now. They're not segregated like they used to be. Well, don't get me wrong, in certain places there are. There's still places where they're segregated. But I just don't like this whole, why is he trying to act black? And that's another thing. That's another thing I want to address. What the hell does acting black mean? Because when I see people calling other people Wigger, some people saying, why is he acting black? Oh, he's a Wigger because he's acting black. Yo, my uncles in Ghana do not act like that. My uncles in Ghana do not rap. They don't drug deal. They're good people. In fact, this, you know, if it weren't for the language and the culture, they're no different from my dad's side, which is the white side. They're no different. They're good people. So why is it that act black has to be that way? I don't understand it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blind. I know there's certain things that black people do that white people don't do, and vice versa. Like, for example, the general consensus agrees that black people dance better than white people. You know, white people dance a bit stiff and black people are a bit more smooth, they have more rhythm. But there are some white people who have the same rhythm as black people. Let's not act like all white people can't dance. And let's not act like all black people can dance. Some black people can't dance. Some Chinese people can't dance. Some Indian people can't dance. Do you see where I'm coming from? It's like we need to stop generalizing. It's just, I think it's just stupid now. So it's quite a busy park. And I look like a madman just talking, but it does get to me. You know, why can't you say positive things when you say, oh, he's acting black? Why can't you see a person in the library and say, oh, he's acting black? Look at that Wigger right there, man. Reading a book. Who does he think he is reading a book? But nah, it has to be someone who's rapping. Someone who's talking about drug dealing. Someone who says something like, nah, I'm saying, nah, I mean, you get me, man, and stuff like that. People who uses the same slang that everyone uses now. Like, where I used to live, everyone speaks the same. Black people speak the same. Mixed race people speak the same. White people speak the same. Latino people speak the same. Latina. The women, they speak the same. Girls speak the same. So, let's just stop. My opinion is, we need to stop this. Oh, you're acting black. Equally with, you're acting white. Why does a black person have to, why is it that if a black person speaks proper English, they say, why do you sound white? Why are you acting white? Have you been to some poor white areas? Have you? Some of them can't read or write. So when you say stuff like, oh, why is he acting white? Because, you know, he's speaking proper English. That's just stupid. Like, it's just a generalization or stereotype. I don't like that. Equally with don't act black. Oh, you're eating too much rice. Why are you acting Chinese? Like, it's just stupidness. That's just my opinion on it. And it annoys me as time goes along. I can't stand it. Because we're all humans. We all have different habits, regardless of skin color. But we use skin color as a scapegoat sometimes. And I'm getting tired of it, man. It's a new age. You know, I don't know if dogs do this. Do dogs talk about the shade of color on their coat of skin? Do cows talk about this? Does the red squirrel talk to the grey squirrel like, yo, I don't hang around with them grey squirrels, you know? They're always eating chicken. Like, stupid stereotypes like that, man. But yeah, man. If you're reading a book and you speak in proper English, you're not acting white. You're acting educated, okay? And if you don't read a book and you sell drugs and you disrespect other people who got a proper job, you're not acting black. You're just ignorant. And if you like being ignorant, and you know, you gotta be tough to be ignorant. Cool. But just don't use the scapegoat of color. I get tired of that. That's what I'm gonna say. Sorry if this was too long. Leave your opinions below. If you like. If you dislike. I'm cool with that. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Peace.